Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between lush green hills, a young boy named Kofi lived happily with his father and mother. His father, Kwame, was a hard-working farmer, and his mother, Abena, was a loving homemaker who took care of their modest home. Though they were not rich, their home was filled with love and laughter, making life feel like a dream. One fateful day, tragedy struck. Kwame suddenly fell ill, and despite all efforts to save him, he passed away. The sorrow was unbearable, but before Kofi and his mother could even recover from their grief, Kwame's brothers swooped in like vultures. They claimed ownership of all Kwame's property, arguing that tradition gave them the right to inherit everything. Without mercy, they seized the farm, livestock, and the house, leaving Kofi and his mother with nothing. As if losing their father wasn't painful enough, Kofi and Abena were cast out of the only home they had ever known. With nowhere to go, they resorted to begging in the streets. Life became harsh, and the warm meals they once enjoyed as a family were now a distant memory. Some nights, they went to bed on empty stomachs, seeking shelter wherever they could. Despite their struggles, Abena never lost hope. She had always been a strong woman, and she refused to let fate defeat her. She saved every little coin they received from kind-hearted strangers until one day she had enough to start a small banana-selling business in the local market. With determination, she built a small stand and began selling bananas to passers-by, hoping to make enough to sustain herself and her son. Kofi, watching his mother's resilience, vowed to work hard and support her. As he grew older, he took up small jobs, carrying loads for traders in the market, running errands, and cleaning shops. When he turned 15, he secured a job as a bus conductor. Though the job was tough, Kofi worked diligently, waking up before dawn and returning home late at night. He endured insults from impatient passengers and long hours on the road, but he never complained. Every penny he earned, he saved. For 5 years, Kofi worked tirelessly, saving bit by bit. His dream was to change his mother's life, to pull her out of poverty, and to reclaim the dignity they had lost. He knew that his village had limited opportunities, so he set his sights on traveling abroad for greener pastures. With his savings, he bought a ticket and left his homeland, promising his mother that he would return a changed man. Luck was on Kofi's side. In the foreign land, he worked hard, taking on multiple jobs and learning new skills. He met good people who believed in him and offered him opportunities. Slowly, he climbed the ladder of success. Within a few years, he had built a prosperous business, and wealth found its way into his hands. Yet, despite his newfound riches, Kofi never forgot his mother and the struggles they had faced together. After years of toil, Kofi returned home, this time not as the poor boy who had been thrown out of his father's house, but as a wealthy and respected man. His arrival was grand, and the entire village marveled at how the once destitute boy had turned his life around. The first thing Kofi did was buy his mother a beautiful house, one far grander than the one they had lost. He then set up a large supermarket for her, ensuring that she would never have to struggle again. Abena, overwhelmed with joy, wept tears of happiness as she embraced her son. Word spread quickly, reaching the ears of his uncles who had once cast them out. They now came to him with apologies, hoping to mend broken ties. But Kofi, though he had every reason to seek revenge, chose the path of forgiveness. He had learned that true success was not just in wealth, but in kindness and wisdom. And so, Kofi and his mother lived the rest of their days in comfort and joy, a testament to the power of resilience, hard work, and unwavering hope. The village, inspired by his journey, told his story for generations, reminding everyone that no matter how dark the night may seem, the dawn will always come for those who never give up.